to my channel. If you are new, welcome to Not Just Mommy Time. I am Jakenda, and this is my baby boy, 3J. Say hi. Say hi. This is my baby boy. Today he is a month old, so I wanted to. Hold on. I know. So I wanted to go ahead and what? I wanted to go ahead and do his no? Okay. I wanted to do his 1 month update for you guys. What? So this little guy, if you guys have not been following me on my, I know. So if you guys have not been following me on my journey, and you're not up to date on my videos, this little guy was born on Halloween at 8:40 a.m. He was 6 pounds, 7 ounces. I know. That was his weight at birth. And I brought him home at like 5'6". Yeah. I brought him home at 5'6". It's not unusual for babies to lose weight. Oh. Yeah, he lost a little bit of weight, so I brought him home at like 5'5", 5'6", something like that, which was okay. I did have him circumcised, and that's healed up pretty well. So his first month has been, it literally went by so fast, you guys. He has, we took him to the doctor. I have my papers with me because I know how beautiful I am. So we took him to the doctor on the 5th, which was that following Tuesday after he was born. We took him to the doctor, and he was we took him back on the 5th, and he was 6'2". He was 6'2" and some ounces, almost 6'3". So we'll just round up and say he was 6 pounds, 3 ounces. Then we had to take him back that following Friday on the 8th because if you guys are new and haven't been following or not, are not caught up, he did have his bilirubin levels was high in the hospital, and he did have to be put under the light for 8 to 12 hours before we was able to go home with him to see if his levels went down and everything, and they did. So his levels, when we took him on the 5th, they were still a little high, but they wasn't like he needed to be put under the light high. So they just wanted us to bring him back to check up on his level, on his bilirubin level. So we took him back on the 8th, which was that following Friday, and he was 6'8". So he was pretty much back up to birth weight, and I just could not believe how rapidly he was gaining weight. I mean, like, he's a good eater. This guy literally eats every hour. Okay, this is my first boy. My first son that I actually had and had to nurse. And my girls wasn't this greedy. They didn't have to eat every hour. Like, every 4 to whatever hours was, 34 hours is good for them. He literally has to eat every hour, and he literally nurses. What? Yes, go put that back. And he literally nurses for 25 to 45 minutes, just depending on how hungry he is. It's crazy. Any of you mamas out there have any boys and they eat like that? What? Yes. Very pretty. Sorry, this is real mom life, okay? I'm trying to film with 2 kids right now. And my daughter is going to be home from out of school. So so everything looked fine. She was really proud of how well he was progressing in weight and everything. So she's not worried about this little guy. His circumcision healed up really good. So no worries there. He is pulling my hair right now. Okay, sit down. So we did have to take him back on the 25th for his 3-week checkup. We took him back for his 3-week checkup, and this little guy is 8 pounds 1 ounce, or so he was at 3 weeks. What? He was 8 pounds 1 ounce. So he is in the 14th percentile for his weight. His length at birth, he was like 19 inches. And so at his 3-week checkup, he was almost 21 inches. So this guy is growing really fast, you guys. Have a seat. He's still, like, I haven't had any problems with him during the night, though. Like, he sleeps really good during the night. He only wakes up if he needs a diaper change or to eat. Sometimes he'll sit up with me for a little bit while I do some editing. And it's fine because it's kind of just like our mother-son time, where it's just us two. Dad is asleep, sisters are asleep, and I'm just holding him, and we'll just videos, or either he will sit up and watch me edit. So he's really good at sleeping during the night. He sleeps during the day. He's just an all-around good baby. He's trying to hold his head up. Not even trying, but he's holding his head up. We gave him a bottle at like 2 weeks, and he was not even 2 weeks. It was like a couple days before he was 2 weeks, I think. And he was trying to hold his own bottle. When he's tired or like really, really hungry, he will suck his thumb. He finds his thumb, he will suck his thumb. But where's your mitten? I have these mittens on him right now, though, because he keeps scratching his face. But he can get out of these mittens. So I don't even... Mom. What? Okay. Here's the other one. But yeah, he finds his way out of these mittens. Because his nails are so long and he be scratching himself. Oh, excuse you. He burps and farts like a grown man, you guys. Like... But yeah, other than that, he's just the sweetest little thing. He's a little spoiled though. Like sometimes he'll be laying down and he'll want you to pick him up because he just loves hugs and cuddles just as much as Mommy does. And I just love to cuddle him. I admit that I have spoiled him a little bit, but I don't think you can honestly spoil a baby. You can't give a baby too much love and attention. Yeah. And his hungry cry is so cute, you guys. Oh, I know. When he's hungry and he cries, his bottom lip starts to quiver a little bit, and then he go, oh, and put his little lips together, and it's literally like this howl. Okay. It's literally like this cute little howl that he does, which is the funniest thing. Like, if I could just catch that on camera. It's the cutest thing. He literally cries and then it just turns into a howl for some reason. Yeah. So his hungry cry is very distinctive. Because he doesn't just cry like that. What? Okay. Yeah, he doesn't just cry like that. It's his hungry cry. But other than that, sweet little baby, this month has went by so fast. I cannot believe that I literally cannot believe that he's here. And he's a month already. You guys, like, time flies. Yeah, time really does fly. And he has these beautiful, just bright eyes when he's up. He's a little sleepy right now, but he's got these beautiful bright eyes and these beautiful little chunky cheeks. He's perfect. The girls are adjusting to him really well. Genesis likes to hold him all the time. She likes to give him cuddles and hugs. And when she cannot hold him, she is just upset. Like, sometimes he'll be eating or he'll be fussy and she wants to hold him. It's like, now's not a good time. The girls took to him right away, though. They absolutely love him. Toots is the best big sister anyone could ever hope for. She sings him lullabies and it puts him right to sleep. If I'm cooking or cleaning or I need to get something done or I need to do with Genesis and she's home, she honestly just steps right in to help. So the girls are adjusting quite well. Better than, well, it was really Genesis I was worried about, but she has adjusted quite well. She knows baby is not in mommy's tummy anymore, and he's right here, and so she is adjusting to him really well. I couldn't ask for anything better. Sometimes it can be challenging when I'm home by myself. It is challenging at times like this when I am home by myself. There you go. There's those beautiful eyes. Yeah, dealing with both of them can be really hard. She will want my attention. He'll want my attention. Sometimes I literally find myself holding both of them. I'm rocking him to sleep. I'm feeding him. And she's on my other lap. Like, I am literally learning how to deal with a toddler and a baby. But it can be challenging. I'm going to have to do a day in the life for you guys because it's even hard to film. Like, I haven't even sat down and done a video for you guys. I wanted to do his birth story, but honestly, you guys see what I'm going through right now. I'm going to need Dad home for that because I don't think... Oh, yes. Don't you open that! I'm going to need Dad home for that because literally I'm going to need some type of help. But as far as him and his milestones, he is holding his head, trying to hold his head up. He likes to look around. He's very alert. He was alert at birth, though. He loves to look around. He's trying to stand. He tries to crawl up my stomach or walk up my stomach when I'm holding him and I'm laying down. Like, he's literally trying to do a lot, okay? And some of this he was doing before he was 1 month, okay? Like at 3 months at 3 weeks he started trying to hold his head up and trying to walk up my stomach and stand, and I'm just like, where are you going? You're only 3 weeks. Like, you need to slow down. So I'm trying to get him to slow down, but like he's like, no, I'm not about this baby life. I'm trying to go. But I think that's pretty much all for this for his 1 month update. As far as me and my C-section, the first week was the hardest. And that is just because the more C-sections you have, they don't get any easier. The healing gets harder, like the scar tissue and everything. So this being my third, it was really hard, which is why I didn't get to vlog as much as I wanted to in the hospital. I really wanted to do better. And his photos, the hospital, the hospital that we were at, they like they do take newborn photos. The company that does them is 365. So they do take photos of the baby. When she came in, I was literally in so much pain. They had just brought me some pain medicine. I was a little bit out of it. So I'm not even in those photos. It's just him and Dad, and I felt so bad because I am not in his newborn professional photos, but we will be getting some photos done hopefully for Christmas. I just need to get us some cute matching outfits. So I felt so bad that I wasn't in those photos, but like I literally couldn't do anything. I couldn't dress them. I couldn't pick out I had packed several outfits for us to choose, and my fiance was like, "Do you want to wear this? Do you want to wear this?" Like, and I'm just like, "Just pick something. I don't even care." Like, I was really in so much pain from that C-section, but literally after that first week, I was okay. I had to use my little step ladder to get in the bed, my little step stool to get in the bed though, because our bed is kind of high. I couldn't get in the bed. What? And with my C-section with Genesis, we actually stayed down on the couch for about 2 weeks. But honestly, I literally couldn't do it because our couch, I literally couldn't do the couch with my back because my back was hurting so bad from the spinal block that I had gotten. It was hurting so bad. So I was like, no, I'm definitely not going to be on the couch. So I just sucked it up and came upstairs and got in my bed. And whenever I needed some pain medicine, my fiance went and got the pain medicine for me. And my milk came in right away, like always, so that wasn't an issue. So after the first week or so, I'd say I was starting to get back to my usual self. I was walking better. Literally, my C-sections only had me down for that first week, and then after that, I'm pretty good at healing, so it was good. Most people, while they're breastfeeding, you know, like your stomach cramp up and all that because your uterus is getting back, so it's contracting. I didn't have that at all this time around. Uh-oh, you okay? Yeah. I didn't have that at all this time around. I had it the first 2 times, but you okay? But I did not have any problems breastfeeding, no cramping at all, so that helped, because usually when the cramping comes in when you're pregnant, it comes to breastfeed, because it's like, oh my god, you know that pain is coming. But I didn't have that this time around, so that was good. So by week 2, I was literally, I was literally feeling much better. I was literally trying to clean, and I did meal prep for us, so I was cooking our meal preps, and Pico's mom, she had came down, so she was here to help me a lot, so I didn't have to do a whole lot. I did have that extra help, and she did make sure that I didn't overdo it because she was worried about me busting my stitches, so she did make sure I didn't like overdo it or anything. The only big thing I would say was I was swollen. I was swollen literally from my hips down to my feet for weeks. I would say the 3rd week, the 3rd week, the beginning of the 3rd week, we went to the doctor, and I literally had to get checked out because I was so swollen. Like, I literally felt like my feet looked like Clump's feet, Professor Clump's.
Mom.
What, baby? Yeah. My ankles were gone. I had cankles. My thighs were swollen. My legs, like everything. Sweetie, you can't put that in my hair right now. Like everything was just swollen. That was the biggest thing for me. So I literally had to go in for testing to make sure I didn't have any blood clots, to make sure everything was okay. Luckily everything started coming back okay. I was just really swollen from the C-section. It wasn't water though. Like most people, you know, their swelling is because of water retention. It wasn't because of that. I was just really swollen. But luckily by the middle of the 3rd week, all that started to reside. Like I couldn't wear shoes. I couldn't fit any of my shoes. Like my pregnancy shoes, of course not pre-pregnancy shoes. I literally had to take the baby to the doctor wearing Pico shoes, which I remember how to do that with Genesis, but that was like just because I had to take her to the doctor the day after I got released from the hospital. And I was swollen, but I did not stay swollen for 3 weeks with her. I literally had to sleep with socks off, and I usually sleep with socks on because my feet get really, really cold. I had to sleep with socks off. I gotta check the time. Okay, I'm good. I literally had to sleep with socks off because my feet were just so swollen. Yeah. But that was the only scare that I had, was dealing with how swollen I was. From the waist on down. I'm trying to think. So also by that 3rd week, when I went in, she also checked my stitches, and they were healed up pretty good, so she went on ahead and took off the little steri strips for me. I just had the melt away stitches, and my incision was healed up, and the stitches were all melted, so I was pretty much good. Nothing to worry about, not my stitches or anything, because they were good and dissolved. Let's see. I think that that's pretty much it though, as far as me and him. I'm doing good, 1 month postpartum. I don't feel like I'm going into depression, even though sometimes I have my moments where I feel like I'm going crazy and the world is spinning. But I don't have any real symptoms of depression or anything like that. Yes. Okay. No, don't you take that hair out. Just trying to adjust with 3 kids, and especially one of those being a toddler. It's just, it's hard, but your girl is getting there. We're actually going to be doing... What? Okay, we're actually going to be doing his 1 month old photos today, so I probably will go ahead on and videotape that cute little photo shoot that we're going to have today. I want to have it today, but if we don't have it today, then we'll definitely have it tomorrow. I'm just not sure when. Like, I literally have to find time, especially when I'm just here by myself. But that is all for this video. That is all for a little update on me and little one and how we're doing. Do you want to say hi?
Hi.
Say hi. Say hi. You say hi? Yeah. But yeah, that's all for this video, guys. We will see you in our next one. Hopefully I can do this photo shoot today and just, be careful. I know. Sissy hit you with the paper. She didn't mean to. Her not mean to do it. I know. Oh, also, we did not vlog for Thanksgiving. But I hope that you guys had a wonderful turkey day. We did. Little guy enjoyed his first Thanksgiving. I really didn't take any pictures or vlog anything. Bless you! Bless you! Bless you! We just really wanted to enjoy that day. But of course, I will be vlogging for Christmas and all that stuff there. So you guys will get to see our Christmas, but not Thanksgiving. It was just more family. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. We're gonna go now. I will see you guys in my next video. Love you all. It feels good to actually be back and have the energy to start vlogging again. It's just going to take me some time to get used to all this. Bye, guys. We'll see you later. You say bye. Say bye. Bye. There you go. Come over here and say bye. You want to say bye? Come here.
Much fun. The snowman is twice the size as me with the